Hey folks, welcome to my backyard. Today we're going to make some smoked turkey breasts. We're going to slice it up, and be able to take them to work, school, make a nice turkey sandwich. Let's get started. This is my turkey breast from HEB. We're going to take it out. We're going to rinse it off with some water to get some of the salt off of it from the brine that's in the package. Pat it dry. Dip it around the water for a little bit. Get some of that salt off of there. So in our seasoning today, we're not using anything with salt since it might make it too salty. Now I'm going to pat it dry. This turkey breast is not too bad looking. What we're going to do is take off the skin because the skin is just going to become rubbery as we cook it. So usually the skin you kind of just pull it off. If you have to use a knife, you can. Sometimes it gets a little stubborn right there. See? Uh, and you're going to look for anything that's kind of hanging off. There. All right. We're going to put some granulated garlic. Just a light dusting. And then some 16 mesh black pepper. You gotta be careful not to have a big clump of it. On turkey, the pepper really will be very peppery when you take a bite. So this is the back side. Alright, now we're gonna flip it over and get the top. We're gonna do the same thing. Got garlic. Kind of rub it around, pat it in there. Get the black pepper. You have to adjust it for the breeze, for the wind. Alright. And as you can tell, it's not quite even. I got some thick parts and some light part here. Kind of, when you put it in the smoker, kind of tuck it all under, like that. I'm gonna put a little bit more black pepper right there. There we go. Then I'm gonna do a little dash of paprika. Just to give it a little bit of color. All right. I'm going to check my smoker. Smoker should be at 220. We'll do it for about 2.5 hours. Come out and check it. And then we're going to crank it up to 350 until it reaches the internal temperature of 165, just under that. Then we're going to pull it off, and I'll show you what happens next. Alright, so I pulled off the smoker after 2 hours at 220. Not as dark as I would like it, but it's long enough. I don't want it to dry out. So what we're going to do is put it on these 2 foil, flip it over. We're going to put a whole stick of butter on top of it. We're also raising the smoker up to 350. And then we'll keep it going until it reaches the 162-ish temperature. So along with this butter, we're going to add some honey on it. Get it a little sweet. Go with the saltiness. Alright, look at that turkey. So I got all the juices still, which would be the butter and honey, saved in the foil. So later on what I would do is store that in like a little container. So you always have some dip. So turkey doesn't have any certain way of cutting it, you just start slicing it away. So here we go. I'm going to try to do some thin slices so I can put it in a sandwich. So to recap, we did it at 220 for 2 hours. I raised the smoker up to 350. I wrapped it in foil with some butter, drizzled some honey on it. That took about another hour to reach the temperature of 165. And to be honest with you, I lost track of it, got a little busy. It was at 168 when I pulled it off. But looks like we should be alright. So just trying to cut some thin slices here. And look at this. Oh yeah. That looks juicy. Nice and tender, pull apart. It's been sitting for about 45 minutes. Resting. Wow, there's some flavor all the way through. Definitely gonna be good for on a sandwich. I can dip in my little butter here. See, make it better. The black pepper. That is amazing. This turkey breast is pretty good. Nice and juicy, tender. The pepper flavor, amazing. It's not too smoky, so except for those people who don't like a lot of smoke, with just a little hint of it, pretty good. Definitely gonna make a great sandwich. I'm gonna keep slicing this up here. I like to do a quick shout out to Watchdog Engraving for my nice new cutting board that I'm afraid to really cut on. It looks too good, but I want to show it off for my channel. And big shout out to him, the Watchdog Engraving. I'll put the link in the description of the video. You can check him out. He's in San Antonio, and he'll engrave almost anything.